Hello there. Glad to see you again. Phew. I just got back from my branchline duties and I can't wait to get a good night's rest. Running a branchline is pretty hard, you see. This reminds me of the time when James had to take over my duties on the branchline. At first he thought it was a very easy job, but then he realized that running a branchline isn't always as easy as it looks. All aboard for a big adventure! It was a sunny day on the island of Sodor, and James the Red Engine was enjoying himself.
Just look at me, Gordon. You're starting to get old. It won't be long before you start to slow down, and I will have to take your express.
That show-off.
Bang on time again.
Hello there, this is my first time on the island, and I must say you look very splendid indeed. May I ask what your name is?
I am James, sir, and thank you very much. See, Percy, people think I'm the most splendid engine in the whole wide world.
Well, I didn't actually say that.
Oh.
Better luck next time, James. Sorry I'm late. I had to wait for a cow to move from the tracks.
That's no excuse, Thomas. We big engines also have to deal with obstacles along our way. And are we running late? That's right, we are not. Also, you don't have to do that much on your tiny branch line, so there's really no excuse, Thomas.
Excuse me? I have one of the most important branch lines on Sodor.
In your dreams, perhaps.
I will show that red monster what hard work means. Thomas continued his way along the branch line, but he was so angry with James that he wasn't really paying attention, and he didn't notice the signalman waving the red flag.
Oh my! Was that a red flag? Thomas, we should slow down!
And then be late again? Oh no, thank you. What on earth is that? Oh my, it's a fallen tree! Stop! Oh no, it's too late! Luckily, no one was hurt, but Thomas had to be brought to the steamworks to be repaired. So, another engine had to take over Thomas's duties on the branch line.
What? Me? No!
Well, yes, James. Edward and Henry can manage your trains, and Philip will take over the shunting in the yard.
But...
Or, I can send you to the shunting yard, James.
All right, sir. I will go.
That's a good engine.
I wonder who will take over the branch line, Clarabelle. Me too. But whoever it is, he or she has to hurry up, or else we are behind schedule already.
Oh, it's James.
Yes, it's me. I just don't get it why the Fat Controller lets me do this. After all, I am the most splendid engine on this railway, and pulling such branch line coaches isn't very suitable for my... Oh, I'm sorry you two can't do anything about it either. Well, let's go before we are behind schedule.
It wasn't long before James puffed with Annie and Clarabelle on the branch line. He was still fed up, but knew that complaining didn't help either. But then there was trouble. A faulty signal was located at Hackenbeck Station, and James was supposed to stop.
Oh my! Oh no! I'm sorry, Percy. This was all my fault.
No, James, it was that faulty signal, actually.
Well, I will put up a warning sign along the tracks, so that you can go on with your passengers, James. However, I want you to fetch the mechanic from Farquhar later on. This signal can't stay faulty for longer, you know. Yes, sir. When you're done with the passenger run, I want you to take over Percy's goods and deliver them to Knapford Station. Oh, yes, sir.
James had a very, very busy day indeed. He finished his passenger run, and now had to fetch the mechanic from Farquhar. But then there was trouble.
Oh no! What is it with this branch line and fallen trees?
James couldn't get near the station and had to fetch help to remove the tree from the line. After that was done, James finally brought the mechanic to Hackenbeck, and then he went to deliver Percy's goods. It was very late already, and James was starting to feel tired.
I never knew that running a branch line could be so heavy.
It was late when James finally puffed into Knapford's yard. The Fat Controller was there waiting for him. Well done, James. You've worked really hard today, despite all the obstacles you had to come over on the branch line. Luckily, Thomas wasn't that badly damaged, and he will be back on his branch line tomorrow.
Oh, thank you, sir.
When James came back into the sheds, all the engines were already sleeping, except for Thomas. Thank you for running my branch line today, James. You did a good job according to the Fat Controller.
Thanks, Thomas, and I'm sorry for calling your branch line tiny and easy to run. If anything, it's really a job for a hard-working engine like you.
Oh, that's kind of you. Thank you, James.
But please watch out for fallen trees in the future. Your branch line seems to like them.
Quiet!
Oops, sorry, Gordon.
As you saw in today's episode, running a branch line can be really hard work, especially when you underestimate it at first, just like James did. This just goes to show that you must never underestimate the things or jobs people do, because you never know how hard it actually is to do. Well, I better get back to my branch line now. Bye for now, and see you again for the next big adventure.
Hello, everyone. My name's Thomas. I'm part of a special team, the Steam Team, and I'd like you to meet them all. Can you guess which engine we'll meet today? It's James! Hello, James. What are you doing today?
I shall be looking splendid as usual, Thomas. Oh, you mean what job? In that case, probably something very important like pulling my passenger coaches while looking splendid as usual.
James is a medium-sized engine. He is painted red and has the number 5 on his tender. He is the Joker in the Steam Team. Have a great day, James!
Well, it wouldn't be great without little old me.
James is coupled up to his passenger coaches at Knapford Station. They are red, just like him. James is a very red engine.
I'm the brightest red engine on the island of Sodor.
Rosie is also a red engine.
Not as red as me,
Once, James was black.
but I'm red now. Brilliant, radiant, reddest of red.
Hey, it's James!
James can be a bit of a show-off.
What an important job I'm doing. So very important.
And as we all know, showing off can often lead to trouble.
Oh no, look out!
But luckily for James, he can also be very fast. James doesn't like to be left out of anything. But he will always find a way to get out of jobs he doesn't think are important enough.
Oh, yes, sir. I'd love to pull that stinky garbage, but I seem to have a sore throat. See ya.
James may be full of excuses, but of all the things that make James James, The thing I like most of all is that he always makes us laugh.
Hey, everyone! How does a steam engine get so good at its job? By training!
Good night, Steam Team.
Good night, Thomas.
Good night.
Good night, Thomas.
Good night, Thomas!
Good night.
Good night, Thomas.
And I'll see you all next time when I'll introduce you to another member of the Steam Team.